Nobody anticipated this. Officially, 1,000-Pound Sisters is done after years of devastating setbacks, emotional highs, and memorable memories. And fans will be shocked to learn why it ended so abruptly. What began as an honest, unvarnished account of two sisters fighting obesity has taken an unexpected turn. This was the result of everything from violent family disputes to time spent in rehab. Here's what actually transpired behind the scenes that ended the performance. A family fight breaks out, making the well-known. Following a dramatic and unnerving occurrence involving two sets of siblings featured on the show, TLC's reality series was abruptly put on hold. During what should have been a happy and festive family vacation in Florida, Tammy and Amy, full siblings, got into a physical fight with their half-siblings, Amanda Halterman and Chris Combs. The organizers of the show had planned this trip specifically as a sincere way to honor Tammy's amazing accomplishment of a major weight loss goal. A significant turning point that at last allowed her to travel in comfort and without the typical issues she had previously encountered. But as tensions erupted between the siblings, the anticipated festive atmosphere was destroyed. According to people close to the production, the argument swiftly got out of hand and ended in a brawl that left everyone in disbelief. Even though the film team was present to document the family's interactions for the forthcoming season, the mood heated up with animosity and unease. Since the siblings' behavior deviated greatly from the typical camaraderie expected on a show with such a family focus, the crew members themselves apparently found the situation challenging to work in. The Sun reported that the producers had to make the tough choice to stop filming because of the family's continuous strife. The planned duration of this hiatus is roughly 6 weeks. A cooling-off interval intended to ease any lingering tensions and give everyone a chance to gather their thoughts and calm before the cameras start rolling again. In order for production to resume filming Season 5 in a more tranquil and cooperative environment, it is hoped that this period will help heal damaged relationships and stop additional incidents. The event has also spurred conversations about the difficulties reality TV casts frequently undergo, among both fans and critics. The household, whose relationship is at the heart of the show's popularity, has come under heavy fire for their personal disputes, which occasionally make the news. Instead of serving as a reward for Tammy's efforts and health improvement, the Florida trip revealed the underlying tensions and the brittleness of their relationships. This weight loss milestone meant more to Tammy than a mere figure. It represented a sea change in her own health path. Being capable, her ability to travel trouble-free opened up new opportunities for her, and the producers wanted to showcase this development with a special retreat. In addition to celebrating, the purpose of the vacation was to provide an opportunity for the family to spend quality time together away from the typical filming setting. Regretfully, the result went against these goals. Tammy and Amy's half-siblings, Chris Combs and Amanda Halterman, were also caught in the emotional crossfire. Their participation in the fight exposed the intricate and frequently tense dynamics inside mixed-race households, particularly when exposed to reality TV. Although these connections have been discussed in the show for a long time, the physical altercation is one of the most significant interruptions to date. Producers and crew members are apparently putting in a lot of effort behind the scenes to handle the delicate situation. Maintaining a positive work environment for the crew is just as vital as ensuring the safety and well-being of the cast. The choice to halt production highlights the difficulties involved in making reality TV, where genuine feelings and genuine disputes can clash in unpredictable ways. The 6-week break provides much-needed respite while viewers wait for the series to resume. It gives the family members time away to think, recover, and perhaps return with a fresh resolve to live in harmony with one another. Although Season 5 is still eagerly awaited, there is now more concern about whether the family will be able to put aside their differences and show unity on film once more. Tammy's experience of almost dying and victory. Tammy experienced a terrifying life transition last year that almost lost her everything. Tammy suddenly stopped breathing in a terrifying medical emergency, and after being taken to the hospital, physicians were forced to put her in a medically induced coma in order to stabilize her condition. The situation was really serious. In order to give her body a fighting chance of healing, the coma was an essential step. However, Tammy later acknowledged that she had no memory of the incident, regardless how bad it was. Horrifying minutes before she passed out. In a forthright confession in Season 4 of the show, Tammy reflected on her experience and gave her own account of the trauma. She said, "I completely blacked out," in a tone that was a mix of amazement and appreciation. Those words paint a terrifying picture of how close she came to losing her fight for survival. The time she spent unconscious was a stark reminder of the fragility of life. "I woke up in the hospital on life support a week later." And how erratic health crises can be, particularly for someone who is dealing with serious weight issues. The ordeal, though terrifying, served as a powerful impetus for Tammy's life to change. She was determined not to let her near-death experience define her, so she threw herself into a rigorous, disciplined regimen centered on wellness and health, and the results of her unwavering dedication have been nothing short of stunning. Over the past few months, Tammy has lost an incredible 400 pounds, or more than half of her body weight. An insider close to Tammy shared some encouraging updates about her progress, highlighting not only the number on the scale but also the improved quality of life she is experiencing. Such a dramatic weight loss is a testament to the effectiveness of her new lifestyle choices, which have been carefully designed and implemented with the help of many people. This achievement speaks volumes about her commitment, resilience, and the profound transformation she has undergone. According to the same insider, Tammy is fully committed to maintaining her healthier lifestyle, making it clear that her transformation is not just a temporary fix but a permanent lifestyle overhaul. She is determined to stick to her new healthy lifestyle, the insider confirmed, highlighting Tammy's resolve to continue down this path. However, beyond the physical changes, what really stands out is her mental and emotional fortitude. Long-term path. Amy's metamorphosis and personal development. Amy, Tammy's younger sister, has also undergone a significant metamorphosis that reflects and enhances Tammy's own incredible journey. Amy, like her sister, has struggled with extreme obesity and the numerous physical and psychological obstacles that accompany it. But since her initial appearance on the reality show, she has made remarkable progress in regaining her health and reshaping her life, both literally and figuratively. While Amy's weight loss may not be as dramatic in terms of sheer numbers as Tammy's, it is no less significant. Amy's journey from living with obesity to embracing a healthier, more active life requires immense willpower and commitment, qualities Amy has demonstrated. Over the course of the show, viewers have witnessed her gradual but steady progress, and she has reportedly lost an astounding 125 pounds. Amy's transformation is not just about the scale. It represents a more significant change in her quality of life and general well-being. Prior to starting this journey, Amy, like her sister, suffered from many of the health problems that are frequently associated with severe obesity, such as difficulty moving freely, an elevated risk of heart problems, diabetes, and other serious medical conditions. However, as she has made progress in her weight loss, Amy has been able to relieve a significant portion of the physical and emotional burden that came with her previous lifestyle. Tammy and Amy's incredible weight loss achievements have opened doors for them that previously seemed unachievable. The sisters now feel normal and free from the constraints placed on them by their previous weight and the health issues that went along with it. This change has made it possible for them to engage in daily activities that were previously challenging or impossible, such as traveling comfortably and attending social and family gatherings without worrying about physical harm, strain, or embarrassment. In addition, their changes have motivated countless fans and show viewers. By candidly sharing their experiences, including the highs and lows, the sisters have brought attention to the realities of weight loss, recognizing the difficulties but also celebrating the successes. Their stories have a profound impact on many who experience similar difficulties, providing encouragement and hope that change is possible with perseverance and support. Additionally, the relationship between Tammy and Amy has been strengthened through their tragic loss. The death of Caleb Willingham. Tammy's inspirational journey of transformation, which had captivated viewers for years, took a heartbreaking and tragic turn this past July. The reality TV star faced a profound setback. They have been a source of encouragement for one another, sharing advice, providing emotional support, and celebrating milestones together. This sisterly support system has been an essential component of their success, proving how powerful family ties can be in overcoming difficult challenges. The story of Tammy and Caleb's relationship is as unusual as it is heartwarming. It all started last year when Tammy checked into Windsor Lane Rehabilitation Center in Gibbonsburg, Ohio, with a specific goal of focusing on weight loss and improving her health. Tammy's beloved husband Caleb Willingham passed away unexpectedly at the young age of 40. This tragic event marked a somber chapter in Tammy's life story, one filled with both joy and sorrow. During her time at Windsor Lane, Tammy met Caleb Willingham, and their friendship quickly turned into a whirlwind romance. The two quickly developed a strong bond, supporting each other through their respective struggles and victories. Comprehensive weight loss and medical support programs gave Tammy the environment and care she needed to begin the next phase of her life. Little did she know that this stay would lead to something far beyond what she had anticipated. Powerful enough that they decided to marry at the exact location where their love story started. Their wedding was a small, heartfelt ceremony held at Windsor Lane Rehabilitation Center, where Tammy and Caleb celebrated their union in front of close family and friends. The ceremony had a sunflower theme, which is a symbol of hope, renewal, and the brightness they found in each other's company. The wedding and reception were highlighted in the 1000 PB Sisters season finale, which aired in March. The episode captured the happiness, emotion, and sense of fresh starts that the couple shared, and the sunflower decor, the smiles, and the tender moments between Tammy and Caleb highlighted the significant influence their relationship had on Tammy's recovery and happiness. Unfortunately, this happy chapter was tragically cut short just a few months later when Caleb passed away in July. Tammy has been devastated by the loss of her husband at such a young age. Tammy and her family. Caleb's death left a hole in Tammy's personal life, as well as in the hearts of people who had learnt about the couple from the show. Despite the deep sorrow, Tammy's story is one of perseverance. She has overcome adversity and found strength in unexpected places, and her love story with Caleb is proof of that. Although their time together was short, it was full of meaningful and joyful moments. An inspiring chapter that gave Tammy hope and joy during a crucial time in her life. Separation before loss. A month after her wedding to Caleb Willingham at Windsor Lane Rehabilitation Center, Tammy gave People magazine an intimate and exclusive look into her life, describing how she was engulfed in what she called honeymoon bliss, a rare and priceless time of happiness after the hardships they had both faced. "Our wedding day was perfect," Tammy said with obvious warmth. "There was so much love and happiness. The room is filled with affection. With family, friends, and a sunflower motif that represented hope and fresh starts, the ceremony had been a heartfelt celebration." Tammy's marriage to Caleb was the apex of a deep bond developed through support and hardships in common. She disclosed, "I literally married my best friend," emphasizing the close relationship that had developed between them since their first encounter at Windsor Lane. But in spite of this initial joy and the apparent promise of their union, the couple's happiness was sadly fleeting. Relationship tension quickly developed as a result of Tammy and Caleb's continued health issues. A few months after their wedding and around 2 months before Caleb's tragic death in July, Tammy and Caleb split up in May, according to people close to the program. July. According to a program insider, Caleb's issues with his own weight and health practices were the primary cause of their breakup, as Tammy had been. According to reports, Caleb was not demonstrating the same degree of dedication or success towards her rigorous weight loss and healthy living regimen. Following the couple's breakup, Caleb gained over 30 pounds, according to the insider, indicating a reversal in his health trajectory. Unfortunately, this weight gain was accompanied by a persistent deterioration in his general physical state, which further exacerbated his health issues until his death. This information stood in sharp contrast to the optimistic portrayal of a newlywed couple beginning their shared life. Given their brief marriage and the emotional commitment she had made, Tammy clearly found the decision to separate to be difficult. However, it also represented the unpleasant reality that many people must go with when dealing with health problems and obesity. Facts that have an impact on the individual as well as their loved ones and relationships. Tammy's candor regarding the pleasures and challenges of her union with Caleb illuminated the nuanced aspects of their trip. Their relationship started out as a haven of mutual support and healing, developed into a lovely celebration of love, and was eventually put to the test by the constant difficulties of changing lifestyles and health. Even while Tammy had made amazing progress in her personal metamorphosis, Caleb's struggles show how harsh and uneven these kinds of journeys can be. Even after they parted ways, Tammy's life story still heavily relies on their friendship and affection for one another. Their wedding with a sunflower motif stands out as a reminder of hope despite adversity and a sign of the happy times they shared. As Tammy deals with the death and the nuanced feelings surrounding their relationship, viewers and fans have offered their condolences and support. Tammy expresses her sorrow. In a moving message to People magazine, Tammy Willingham publicly acknowledged the devastating news of her husband Caleb's death, expressing the extent of her grief and the tremendous loss she experienced. "I'm heartbroken to inform you of the loss of Caleb has left Tammy dealing with a range of emotions, grief, heartbreak, and the lingering memories of both love and hardship." Days after the announcement, Tammy took to TikTok to address the public. "He was my best friend, and I loved him dearly," she said, her words bearing the weight of her grief. Tammy's face was strewn with tears as the video started, and her voice was heavy with emotion as she confessed, "I hate getting on here and letting everybody see me like this," opening up about the immense strain she was under. The video gave fans a raw, unfiltered look at her pain and vulnerability during this difficult time, directly confronting rumors and speculation about the status of their marriage before Caleb's death. Tammy went on to admit that yes, she and Caleb had been going through marital difficulties in the period before his death. "Yeah, we were having problems," she said candidly, providing clarity amid circulating rumors and gossip. But despite these difficulties, her feelings for Caleb remained deep and unwavering. She explained that she was still navigating the stages of grief, an honest admission that highlighted the ongoing and non-linear process of mourning. Her grief was evident as she expressed how much she missed him. "But I love that man, and I still do," she continued, the tenderness in her voice revealing a love that endured beyond their difficulties. "But I wanted to thank everybody for your comments," she said, expressing gratitude for the community that had supported her. "But I miss him like crazy," Tammy said, capturing the heartache of losing someone so close. Gathered around her during this difficult time. Although Tammy declined to share specifics about Caleb's death, she provided a reassuring statement to those who were grieving with her. "He's in a better place and no longer in pain," she said, finding comfort in the knowledge that Caleb was no longer in pain. Tammy and her supporters were able to find optimism amidst the sadness thanks to this emotion, which offered a soothing closure. Tammy's openness in sharing her loss has struck a profound chord with her fans and admirers who have respected her fortitude even when she was weak. Her message serves as a reminder to all of us that mourning is a complicated and individual experience that frequently involves conflicting emotions and unresolved feelings. However, by being transparent, Tammy keeps bringing the very real hardships that go on behind the scenes of her public life to life. Plans to say goodbye. Since learning of Caleb Willingham's tragic death, Tammy has taken action to pay tribute to her late husband in a very special way. Caleb has been cremated, a choice frequently made by families looking for a more personal and adaptable way to honor their departed loved one. Tammy is getting ready to host a funeral service to honor Caleb's life and bid him farewell, even though the official preparations have already started. Tammy has decided to hold this small gathering at her humble house in Kentucky. In contrast to many high-profile celebrity funerals that are held in opulent locations or chapels. Her home, valued at about $76,000, is a modest yet comfortable area, which reflects Tammy's grounded nature and the simplicity she values in many facets of her life. This decision emphasizes how the ceremony will be private rather than public, and it is expected to be a touching affair attended by close relatives and friends. As of right now, the funeral is scheduled for the end of July, just a few weeks after Caleb's death, giving Tammy time to be ready both practically and emotionally for this momentous occasion. Funerals act as essential rites of passage, offering the bereaved a place to mourn, think, and receive support in addition to paying respect to the departed. This service will be an essential component of Tammy's recovery. A time to honor the life of the man she formerly referred to as her spouse and best friend, spend time with loved ones, and exchange memories. One issue that Thousand Sisters viewers and fans have is whether the reality TV show's film team will be there to record the burial. Tammy's weight reduction struggle, family relationships, and important life events, such as her marriage to Caleb, have all been covered on the show for a long time. It is unclear, though, if cameras will be permitted to record this moving moment because funerals are extremely private and delicate. Whether or not to include the film crew is a difficult issue. On the one hand, recording such a private moment might give viewers an honest and unvarnished depiction of loss, showcasing Tammy's humanity, journey beyond her public persona, and weight loss. It might also be a moving remembrance of Caleb, letting viewers know how much of an influence he had on Tammy's life. Funerals, on the other hand, are very private ceremonies, and many people believe that in order to maintain the dignity and respect of the departed and their loved ones, some moments should be kept out of the spotlight. Considering Tammy's previous public declarations of vulnerability and her candor regarding the challenges she faces, it's plausible She might decide not to record this incident since she would prefer privacy than being seen by others. She and her family will have to make the final decision by striking a balance between their need for quiet and space to grieve without the demands of filming and their wish to honor Caleb. Fans and allies have offered their condolences and solidarity as Tammy gets ready for the funeral, acknowledging the courage required to deal with such a loss so soon after major life accomplishments. The neighborhood where Tammy lives continues to come together and provide consolation as she moves through this trying time. How do you feel about the fate of the 1,000-pound sisters? Please share your thoughts in the space provided below. We hope this video has been useful to you. If you enjoy it, remember to subscribe to the channel, share it, and give a like. I appreciate you viewing, and I hope to see you in the upcoming videos. Farewell.